opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and found him for a nice gain.
And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Price. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Now it's second down here. To the air, it's Carr. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. The shotgun handoff here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. The Canes have first and 10 here. Same tailback, another carry. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Trying to find room. It's Lyle. Gets the first and still running. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks into the clear. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Hurricanes are going to cash in this red zone trip.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays, good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pounding away with the run game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one.
Welcome, folks, to another exciting college football matchup. We've got an intriguing neutral setting for this battle here today. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on another team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Noles will kick this deep to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be...
Touchdown, Noles. A great catch and run for 6.
And just like that, this offense is on the board with a touchdown the first time they get their hands on the ball. Quarterback had time to throw through in rhythm, put it right on the money, and you got 6 points on the board.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Goes in motion before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air.
And here comes a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run it. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Heaves it deep down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Jennings. What a catch! Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. It leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
4th down. The offense will go for it. Looking for a man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Mustangs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. To throw, it's Jennings. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Goal line formation for the defense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, SMU.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Grant behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense smothers him for no gain. He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle, it's Robinson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Another great throw by this quarterback.
quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Tries to get it to the running back. And that one's picked off. What a play. Now he's bringing it back. At the 30, the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Mustangs. A huge defensive score.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Lucas. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. We'll hand it off. Not much on that play, brought down short. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. An inside deals now from the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanted to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. On the run here, lets it go. Caught on the outside, it's Williams. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And I tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, playing, of course, in Florida State.
Design quarterback run. The ball to the ground. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Florida State. They finish off the scoring drive.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Knight. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Moves out of the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. Man, I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one can hurt you.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida State.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He gets loose. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He keeps it on a design run. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. They'll lose 5 on the play. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a third and long from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking for some space. It's Harden. Tackle made after just a short game. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Breaks into open space. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. The quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect it.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. To the air, it's Jennings. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Wants to throw it. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Heck of a job here by this quarterback on 3rd and goal. He is stopped short of the end zone. Big decision to make here. Such good field position. Is it worth the risk of taking a shot and putting a touchdown up on the board?
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Moves out of the pocket. And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his 2nd, but couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. So that's going to wrap up an interesting first half. We'll take a breath here, take a break in the booth, and be back for the second half. And the Mustangs will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They bring him down right at the 20. The game makes it second and medium. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Castellanos. With sure hands, it's White. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Looking for some space. It's Williams. Breaking free at midfield. He stopped and bucked. This offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Now, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB. So second down after the incompletion. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball with 30.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's third and long now. To throw, it's Castellanos. Defense is coming after him. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
needs a completion here on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Caught over the middle. It's Harden. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain of that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the back now goes in motion. 2nd down, looking to throw it. The pass is intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looks right for a quick completion. Football's loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. 1st and 10 play coming up. The shotgun running play call. Loose ball, a scramble for it. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. Looking to scramble. Oh, what a grab! Brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Nice game.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find the receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. The Mustangs looking to keep this drive rolling.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. Touchdown, SMU. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver, what I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Davis. Running with purpose. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
It's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. breaks free. Makes the first down, but pays a nice big hit there at the end.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off. It's nice positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Grabbed by the receiver. In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Knowles lining up here on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Williams. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And there's the handoff. Powering through. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining.
Timeout, SMU.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He got it. The field goal's good. Pandemonium here. They've taken the lead in the final seconds. After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. The job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, this is a football team that came in here with plenty of fuel. Obviously, the atmosphere charged up. They were inspired by that. Not expected to win. Maybe felt a little bit disrespected, and all of that showed.
Well, anytime you're a ranked team and you go on the road against an unranked team, that's always a challenge. We see it every week in college football, and this is a huge win, as you mentioned, Chris, for the unranked team. It's going to be a long week for the losers. They're going to have to regroup, find out if they can come back the next week and see if they can win a game. But the party will be going for a long time tonight.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. matchup here between two conferences that are now battling for respect. It's the Big 12 versus the ACC. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. As we'll see, the Duke Blue Devils taking on the 25th ranked team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick it away and start us off. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Carter. Will not be brought down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
A short completion of the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Well, a huge hit there. You half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch. But the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. He bought some time, now lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score to be first down. The Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Dropping back. It's Morton. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Texas Tech. A horrible field position to start the drive, but they just marched right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. here from the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle.
It's Moore.
That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with a touch pass, but, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The ball is caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
It's becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route run. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. On the ground, it's Joyner. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Caught in the backfield. It's Carter. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Tackle, but first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. He escapes the pocket. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The Red Raiders come to the line with first and goal. Dropping back, it's Morton. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Looking to throw it again. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's third and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. Man, did they make that look easy.
Bringing it out. It's Moore. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Play action here on first down. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. Makes the grab. It's Anthony. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Tight end goes in motion. On the ground, it's Moore. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Moves out of the pocket. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He can go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Here comes a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Offense is off schedule after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw. It's Morton. Fires it to the wideout. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. And the Red Raiders line it up with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that's exactly what I love to see. That's how you tackle. That is textbook from this corner. He flew in, made the tackle in space, and keeps him not only out of the end zone, but a short ball.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On first down, it's play action. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Duke. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And now when timeout is taken, the receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back, it's Morton. bringing pressure.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
One more play before they head to the locker room. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that's going to wrap it up. A very interesting first half. Can't wait to see what happens in the second half. The Red Raiders will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quick catch over the middle.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. What I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Blue Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Blue Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Bringing it out, it's Dickey. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Back to throw. It's Morton. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Makes the catch. It's Joyner. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Makes the grab. It's Carter. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
What a catch! Finding space at the 20. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability to not only throw the football, but the athletic ability to be able to create, get outside, put pressure on the defense because he could take off and run it. And in this case, he makes a great throw for a first down.
The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw yet again. Nice grab. It's Moore. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. The sure hands. It's Brown. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Shotgun formation here on third down. On the run here, lets it go. Wide open downfield. Finding some room at the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball for 3.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receiver in motion now. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
He breaks 3. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Looking for a gap. It's Dickey. Breaking tackle. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Back to pass. It's Morton. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down. And the Red Raiders will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. That brings up a third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to chuck it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Anthony. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
The Blue Devils line up on first and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. On the run, it's Jones. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And the sideline celebrates. They've taken the lead here in the final minute. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dickey. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To the air, it's Morton. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Red Raiders will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Caught near the sideline. It's Hudson. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Looking for a late, deep shot. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. And he goes down, but what a play to seal this victory for the defense. This is the kind of result, Kirk, that's going to shake up the rankings. But more importantly, it's a team that felt unrespected, unloved. They came out here, pulled together, and made a very strong statement to the world.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think there's a combination of things. I think the unranked team, like you said, they came in with the eye of the tiger. They were locked in and ready to go. And I think the favorite, they just didn't respect their opponent. And when you do that in college football, you're going to get exposed.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.